everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am off to a late start today. I had to bring my fur baby to the vet again to get his splint/bandages replaced. He still has his broken paw that's trying to heal. I have to start off today by saying that unfortunately I cannot accept international orders right now. PayPal is having problems with first-class international shipping, and I can't print the label, and if I try to do it at the U.S. Postal Service site, I don't get the PayPal discount, and it would cost you like 3 times the amount. So until further notice, I'm afraid I won't be able to do any international shipping. But today's video, I have a little bit of everything. I have a lot of vintage trims, mostly crochet. Some are even antique. I'm starting off with Lot J are vintage trim grab bags. I have 8 of them available. I'm only going to show you a couple of them. They will be similar in quantity and quality and content to what you see in these 2 that I'm going to show you. Here's one of them. I need to come down for these. They're almost all crochet or bobbin type laces. Most of them are a yard or more. Some are a little bit less, like this one has a smaller piece of this one here. It's probably about 1 foot long. And this one has that. Isn't that pretty? I'm just going to go through this really quick so you can see the kind of content. These are vintage and some antique. There will be some staining, like this one has a little bit of a stain there. But anything that was really grossly stained, I take out. This pretty little dainty one. Here's a good length of this one here. And this one is crochet. It's got 1 string coming off the end. There's a lot of that one. Got this little one here. And this one here. So that's one of the grab bags. All of the grab bags are $10 a piece for Lot J. Here's another one. I'm going to show it real quick. This one has this white with a purple edging on it. This one here. Very pretty. I think that one is a circular piece. This very vintage one here. The edges are curled up, but it's kind of a scalloped design. This one. Some of these were taken off of something else, off of clothing pieces, I'm sure. We got this one. Like that. And then this very unusual one here. So those are just 2 of the $10 grab bags, just to give you an idea of the type of content that you're going to get in these grab bags today. And that was Lot J, and they are $10 a piece. Lot K is, I only have 1 of this. These are much wider, wider trims. Oh, I need to come out. Sorry about that, because you will not be able to see this one. There's like 2 pieces of this gorgeous. Oh, it's hard to see on when the background is the same color. There, how about that? That's better. Now you can see really see the pattern. There's 2 pieces that are probably about 14 inches long of that. This one I only have 1 available, one bundle. So there's 2 pieces of that. There's a pretty good length of This one is a circular piece. This one does have some damage. There's a hole there, but it's got this beautiful edge on the bottom. That's probably about 2 yards. Well, no. Well, maybe 2 yards, or just shy of 2 yards. A piece of this here. That's a circular piece. Oh, it's hard to show. And then a piece of this here. It looks like almost like tatting at the bottom. This one was obviously taken off of something. It's got that at the top, and then it's got the tatted flowers at the bottom. It's a pretty good length of that. So this is lot K. I only have one of this one, and this one is $12. Alright, bear with me a second. I gotta get this out of the way so I don't get it all mixed up. But I probably will anyway. Okay, lot L. This one is, I'm sure, antique. It is one whole piece, and I'm going to sell this as one whole piece. It was like, it's probably a tunic of some sort. It is definitely very, very delicate. It's all different pieces that were sewn together. There is a lot of damage in some areas, like right there. It's shredded. But I'm going to come in a little bit so you can see some of the pieces that they're all like stitched together. I'm going to kind of pan through this. This section's really pretty right there. I hope the camera is picking this up. Look at that right there. And then this looks like Valencian, rows of Valencian lace here. It's a good sized piece. Look at that right there. Oh, that's pretty. Look how delicate that is. This is a big piece. You kind of lay it down so you can kind of see the size of it. You can cut this up and cover. It's already coming apart, so you can cut it up to cover a album page or whatever you want to use it for. So this is the lot L. Not sure what it was. It was some kind of clothing piece at one time. It's definitely antique. I only have one of it, and this one I'm also selling for $12. That was lot L. Now switching gears, I have some appliques. This is lot M. Ooh, I gotta come down on this one. Cute little tiny appliques. This one is pink. It has these big pearls, and then the little pair of rolled roses, ribbon roses on it. It's very dimensional. You see the pearls and the rolled roses, a cream and pink, and a kind of a peachy color. It measures 3.5 inches by 2 inches. And I am selling this for $50 a piece, and I have about 42 of them. I have this in pink, which is lot M, and a cream, same applique, same pearls and roses, but a cream color. This is lot N, and these are 50 cents a piece as well. Lot O is something that I have had on my shelf for some time. I got it off of, I think, a lampshade, and I had planned to, of course I was hoarding it and I wanted to use it on something, and I never have, so this is kind of a de-stash for me. I'm offering it to somebody. This is lot O. It's about 18 inches long, and it has this gorgeous beaded It's pink and cream. Gorgeous beaded trim coming down off of it with the pink, almost kind of gimp at the top. Very pretty. This I am asking $2 for, and that is, I only have one. It's Lot O. Lot P is an applique. I'm going to show you the whole thing at first to begin with. It is 13.5 inches long by about 3 3/4 inches wide. It has pearl beads, it has iridescent sequins, and it also has, on top of each of the sequins, it has a little tiny iridescent seed bead. This you can cut up into different pieces, into smaller appliques. I'll show you the detail up close so you can see it. You can see the sequins catching the light, iridescent. You've got the pearls in the center of each of the flowers. This is a Venice lace applique. So you can cut this up into little flowers if you choose. So this is Lot P. I am asking $2 a piece for this, and I have 12 of these available. Lot Q is gorgeous. Look at that. It is totally covered in sequins and pearls. Totally covered. Very, very iridescent sequins on this. It measures 12 inches, no, 9 inches this way by about 5 inches at the widest point. And it is totally covered. It has these clusters of pearls in the center of each of the flowers, and along the edge, along all of the edges, are tiny seed bead, rows of tiny seed beads going all along the edge. Come in. You see that? These are all seed beads. And then, of course, the whole flower is covered in sequins. Gorgeous. So this is Lot Q. I am asking $2.25 for each of these, and I have 12 of these available. I don't usually offer appliques individually, but these were just so pretty. I didn't want to include them in my applique grab bags that I offer, which I do have more of, by the way, if anybody's interested in applique grab bags, if anybody's ordered those for me before. Where am I? I am on Lot R. I have 4 different shades of this loopy trim. Lot R is kind of a grass green. This one I have the least amount of. It is 1.5 inches wide. Kind of shiny cording. Well, I don't know what's the right side. I guess maybe this is the right side where you can see it coming up. So this is Lot R. I am asking $1.50 a yard for this, and this color I only have 4 3/4 yards. That's R. Lot S is the same trim. This one is more of an olive green. This would be good for your gypsy albums. 1.5 inches wide. This one I'm also asking $1.50 a yard for this one, and I have 20 yards of this one available. T is the same thing, but in a gold color. Pretty gold. This one I am asking $1.75 for the gold color. I'm not sure how much I have of this. I have big bolts of it, so I'll just keep selling until I run out. $1.75 for Lot T. And then finally I have the same trim, Lot U, in a cream cream color, or just off white. I'd say I'd call this a cream, I guess. Very pretty. This one is also $1.75 a yard, and I probably have 40 yards of this one available. I have a lot of the cream. So that was lot U. Now I'm on to the, when I take apart my tablecloths to get the doilies that I sell in my doily sets, some of the tablecloths have edges around them. So these last lots are those edges. Lot V is a cream color. It is 9 inches deep. I mean, you can get three different trims, or actually 4 different trims if you want to cut this bottom scallop part off. Where's the edge of this? This one I have, this comes in 1 yard section for $2.25, and I have 4 1-yard sections of this one. That was V. W is a pink, like a baby pink. This one has some angled edges. I don't count that when I count the lengths. This one is 6 inches deep. It also comes in a 1 yard section for $2 a yard, and I have 3 1 yard lengths of this one. They're already cut into 1 yard lengths. That was W, but oh, here's my letter. X is 3.5 inches deep. It is a white, perfect white. It is in a 1.5 yard section for $2, and I have 2 sections of this one. That's lot X. Pretty crochet trim. Oh, that one has a pretty design in it. Lot Y is white. This one is 5 inches deep from the bottom of the star to here. This one comes in a 1 1/3 yard length, and I'm asking $2 a piece for the 1 1/3 yards, and I have 4 of these available. You can easily cut these stars out if you want and use this for something else. So that is lot Y. And lastly, lot Z is an ecru color. It has these peaks on it going all the way across. This is a longer length. This one comes in a length of 2 3/4 yards. It is 3.5 inches. I think it's just to here. I didn't count the peak, so 3.5 inches from there to there. 2 3/4 yards, and each piece is $4.75, and I have 2 of this one. So that is all I have for today. There is a $5 minimum order. If you are interested in anything you've seen in today's video, the instructions, as always, are in the description box below on how to place an order. As things sell out, I will mark them as sold down below so you'll know what's still available and what's not. And that's all I have for today. Bye for now.